presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hebner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
Back here at the OHS Gymnasium, we get set for the boys, part of our doubleheader between Ottawa and Bonner Springs. Girls game going to Bonner 48-37. Ottawa boys come in to this ball game now with a 9-5 record. They've won 4 in a row, and they are now the number 4 seed at this point in the 4A East bracket. That means if they can hold on to that position, they would have home court throughout the playoffs as long as they continue to win. That's important because only 4 teams from the East go to the tournament. Parsons and Piper are tied for number 1. Bishop Miege is the 3. Ottawa right now with the game up in the loss column on several teams, and they look to keep that winning streak alive here tonight on senior night against Bonner Springs. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Ottawa High School on Tuesday night, the Cyclones beat the Eudora Cardinals 33-26 in a real defensive struggle. The two teams combined for just 17 made baskets from the field, but Ottawa went 16-25 from the free throw line, and they picked up the win and a series sweep, season sweep against the Cardinals. The only player in double figures for Ottawa was Cade Gollier, who finished with 10 points. Ottawa has to come right back after tonight. They play tomorrow at noon up in Kansas City, and they'll take on Schlegel High School, another 5A opponent. Boy, Ottawa's season has been packed with 5 and 6A type teams, and another one tomorrow in Schlegel. 12 o'clock tip-off, and we will have a pregame with around 11:50 approximately. Of course, on any kind of a tournament like that, we may be running a little bit late, might even be running a little bit ahead, so keep your radios tuned to KOFO. Tonight, high school basketball scoreboard show at 10 o'clock on 1220. And then both Ottawa teams are back in action on Tuesday evening against Paola. They'll travel over to Paola High School for that doubleheader, with the girls getting underway at around 6, the guys to follow at around 7:30. We'll take a 2-minute break here, have the starting lineups for you. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our 4th visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits, or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for Bonner Springs, number 2, Ethan Byers. He's a 6'2" senior. Number 4, Damian Strike, 6'3" and a senior. Number 12, Jaden Young, 5'10", a sophomore. Number 21, Rashad Dockery, he is 6 foot, a senior. And number 44, Caden Limp, he is 6'5", and he is a junior. Bonner Springs is 5-10 on the season, coached by Dan Stride, assisted by Clay Oakes. For Ottawa High, it'll be the seniors tonight. Number 2, Dre Lane, 5'8" senior. Number 3, Cade Gollier, 6'4", a senior. Number 4, Kobe Johnson, 6'5", a senior. Number 13, Alex Quillen, he is 6'2" and a senior. And number 24, Reese Moore, he is 6'4" and a senior. The Cyclones are 9-5 on the season, coached by Cliff McCullough, assisted by Evan Schaefer, Blake Lasley, and Rob Hedrick. For the Cyclones, home white tonight with red and black trim, while Bonner Springs in black uniforms with orange and white trim. Ottawa moves right to left as we see it here in the first half. Then your starters, Byers, Strike, Young, Dockery, and Lip for Bonner. For Ottawa, Lane, Gollier, Johnson, Quillen, and more. Scores that we have one boys final. That was our KOFO game of the week, where Wellsville picked up a win tonight over West Franklin, 79-48, completing the sweep. Wellsville girls also won 53-28. Edora's girls nipped Paola tonight at home, 41-36, while Spring Hill on the road down Lewisburg, 44-31. Santa Fe Trail beat Osawatomie 60-46. It was Iola losing to Anderson County 43-37, and Hartford beat Linden 36-26. Those scores to report to you for Osage City and Olpe and Maridazine Valley and Mission Valley. We'll try to keep up to date on the boys' action. Pass that along to you, but don't forget you can hear all the scores tonight at 10 o'clock on the high school basketball scoreboard show here on KOFO. Teams getting final words of instruction from the coaches. Big crowd on hand here on senior night. Rashad Dockery will jump center for Bonner. For Ottawa, it'll be Alex Quillen. Neither one are anywhere close to the tallest players on their team, but doesn't matter who jumps center necessarily. We're ready for action. Hope you enjoy it. Ottawa controls the tap. Lane will run the point to start things off. He'll go far sideline to Gollier. Back out to Lane. Lane picks up his dribble. Goes to Quillen. Quillen, right wing to Gollier. Skip pass to Johnson along the left baseline. Skips it right back to Gollier. Out top to Quillen. Quillen gets a pick from Lane. Stops on the left wing. Finds Moore. Moore gets it outside the lane. Putting up a three and missing. Rebound controlled by Caden Lip. Damian Strite with the basketball. He'll hand off to Jaden Young. Now right side to Rashad Dockery. Here's Strite. Strite through the lane. Off to Ethan Byers. Back to Strite. Strite cut off. Lip drives on Moore. Jumper from the baseline. Misses everything. And rebounded by Johnson. Ahead it comes to Gollier. He'll spin away from a double team. Lost the ball, but picked up by Lane. In the right corner, Johnson. Skip pass out to Quillen, left wing. Out top, Gollier. Gollier, ball's tipped, and Quillen comes away with it. Through traffic, throws up the runner, and rolls it in. Young looks over the Ottawa defense. It's a man-to-man to start the ball game. Near sideline to Strite. Stride off to Byers, fakes the three. Now goes to Young, who will pump the three and miss everything. And a rebound to Moore. Quillen across the timeline, passes to Lane on the right wing. In the right corner, ball is tipped away by Strike, goes out of bounds. 2-0 Ottawa, 6:26 to play in the first period. And it comes to Lane. Right wing to Gollier, back to Lane. Lane penetrates, puts up the jumper and misses. Rebound to Johnson inside. He got to Gollier, and Gollier will put it in. That was a nice look. Johnson was not going to have an easy shot. He got the ball over to Gollier, who did, and it's 4-0 Cyclones. Here's Dockery driving in. Off it goes to Strite. Strite out top to Young. Young on the dribble. Sophomore goes right side to Byers. He traveled, got away with it. Strite on the right wing now in front of the Ottawa bench. Here's Dockery driving on Quillen. Off it goes to Young. Young bounced it over. Strite has an open look at a three. Missed it off the heel. Rebound Quillen, Ottawa. Quillen, head to Lane. Left wing to Gollier. Left corner to Johnson. Three ball misses short. Lip has the rebound. Pushing it up court quickly is Young. Young driving all the way to the bucket, shoots and misses. Johnson with it for Ottawa. Kobe hands off to Quillen, now to Lane. Around it goes right side to Gollier. Back to Lane. Lane, left wing, looks for help. Free throw line to Moore, and Moore travels. For Bonner Springs, number 30, Jay Smith into the game. Noah McCullough replaces Lane for Ottawa. 5:11 to play in the first. Ottawa leads 4-0. Dockery driving, fouled by Quillen. Dockery, the main player, left off of last year's fine Bonner Springs team to beat Ottawa 75-63 up at Bonner. He averages 21 points a game. Inbounds will come out high to Dockery. Dockery, shake and bake move. Dishes off to Smith. Out top it's Young. Right wing Dockery. Free ball on the way is good. Pass ahead to Johnson. Johnson skips it over to Quillen. Quillen left side. Skips it right back to McCullough. Into the post. That's bad pass and stolen by Smith. And it comes to Young. Young had it knocked away by McCullough, but retrieved it. And nearly a steal by the Cyclones there. Here's Smith. Strite. Dribbles right. Gives it off to Dockery. Ottawa doubles. Dockery, a long three-pointer. That one's good. Well, you can't hardly defend that one. That was about 25 feet out. Bonner leads 6-4 as we near the 4-minute mark of the first period. 2-3 Braves zone. Here's a pass inside to Moore. Inside cross court, loose ball controlled by Johnson. His jumper from the lane, no good. And Young out wrestles Moore for the rebound. Pass ahead to Byers, now to Dockery. Dockery through traffic, 12-footer, too hard. Moore has it for Ottawa. Gollier, pass ahead to Quillen. Back it goes to Gollier between the circles. Near the Bonner bench, it's Quillen. Here's a pass over to Johnson in the right corner. Out top, Gollier, left wing, Quillen. 3-ball by Alex, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Ottawa struggled from the field on Tuesday night against Eudora. So far, not much better here so far. Smith through the lane, floater, off the mark. Johnson has it for the Cyclones. Johnson pushes it ahead. He'll stop, find Gollier. Gollier over to Quillen. Open look at a three. Got it, around the rim and in. 5 early points for Alex Quillen. Cyclones back on top 7-6. Dockery. Off it goes to Byers. His 3-point try. Too hard. McCullough rebounds. Ahead it comes to Johnson. Kobe driving the lane, lays it up, and has it blocked from behind. Now, my question is was that a goaltend? It was a foul, it appears. Damian Strite with the foul. I think Kobe Johnson thought it was on him. He's also number 4. I don't see how it could have possibly been on Kobe. There'll be 2 shots here. Free throw, rims off, no good. Lift back in for the Braves. He replaces Byers. Second free throw, that one won't fall. Rebound to McCullough, back up, no good, but a foul called on Jay Smith. McCullough misses the first off the front iron. Ottawa starting cold from the line again here tonight. Second one in and out. Strite has it for Bonner Springs. Dockery into front court. It's a big task for Alex Quillen tonight guarding Dockery. Left side Strite. Strite through the lane, little jump hook, misses, and Gollier rebounding. And it comes to Quillen. Quillen stops at the 3-point arc. Back it goes to Quillen in the corner from Johnson, missed the 3-pointer. And the outlet pass comes to Dockery, one-on-one on Johnson, leans, shoots, and puts it in. Dockery has all 8 Bonner Springs points, 8-7 Braves. Near sideline McCullough, between the circles to Gollier. Nearly carried the ball there. Here's a pass to McCullough. Back out between the circles, Quillen around to Gollier. They reverse it to Quillen. Quillen, and a whistle and a timeout call for right before the steal by Bonner by Cliff McCullough. 1:36 to play in the first. It's Bonner Springs 8 and Ottawa 7. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Cyclone offense out of sync here early. McCullough with it to Gollier. Takes it to the free throw line. Inside, had a strip, got it back. Out it goes now to Quillen. McCullough. Quillen, right side, 2-3, Bonner Springs zone, and a traveling violation on Noah McCullough. Third Ottawa turnover here tonight. There's Dockery for the Braves, now being guarded by McCullough. Off it goes to Byers, who's back in the lineup. Stripped by Gollier. And then he forced the traveling violation on Brandon Sanders. Strike comes back in at the whistle. He replaces Young. 8-7 Bonner, a minute to go here in the first period. Right wing Quillen, now to Gollier, swings around left side to McCullough. Skip pass to Quillen. Alex is open for a three and hit it. Quillen has 8, and Ottawa leads 10-8. Dockery inside the arc, now off the hands of Strite, but he retrieves it. Here's Byers, bring it between the circles. Off to Strite now with 30 seconds to play in the period. Dockery, nice run, shot finds Lip, and Lip will score off the glass from the right wing. And it comes to McCullough. 20 seconds to play in the period. Now Gollier with it. 13 is Gollier dribbling out near midcourt. 10 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, still nothing going on here. Here's Quillen trying to dump in the post, knocked outside, loose ball, and that's the end of the first period. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Ottawa 10, Bonner Springs 10. We'll be back in a minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com. For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
10-10 tie, possession to Bonner Springs to start the second period. Braves will send out their starting 5. Byers, Strite, Young, Dockery, and Lip. Byers with the basketball. Here's Dockery with it outside the arc, down near the sideline to Young. Byers fakes the 3, drives in, off it goes in the corner. Strite shoots for 3 and misses. McCullough has the rebound for Ottawa. Skip pass to Gollier, now along the baseline, Johnson. 17-footer is good by Kobe. That's his first points of the night. He had just 6 against Eudora on Tuesday as the Cyclones struggled offensively. Young, left wing it goes to Dockery. Dockery looking in the post instead, outside the arc on the top of the key to Byers, over to Strite. Now to Young. Young, Dockery, thought about the 3 but didn't take it. Here's Young once again. And they'll reset the offense. Right wing, Byers, 3-point try, in and out. Rebound to McCullough. McCullough, avoided the double team, gets it off to Quillen. Quillen, back into the hands of McCullough. Right side, Quillen, between the circles, McCullough once again. Here's Quillen near the sideline. One bounce, skip pass to Gollier. And over goes to Johnson. Johnson's little scooper is good in the lane. Athletic move right there by Kobe Johnson, and Ottawa leads 14-10. Dockery near sidelines looking for a pick, shoots a long three and hits it. Goodness, I don't know how you defend that. 11 for Dockery. In the left corner, Moore. Now to Johnson. Jumper on the way, misses everything, and a foul on McCullough on the rebound. Noah is guarding Dockery here tonight. You really don't want to give up a foul in that situation. He's trying to get an offensive board. Quillen comes in, or goes out rather, and Dre Lane replaces him. Bonner can retake the lead with a bucket here. 6 minutes to go in the half. Dockery to Byers through traffic. Runner missed. Johnson has it for Ottawa. He'll bring it up court himself. Comes ahead to Moore. Moore spins in the lane. Jump hook. No good. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Reese Moore. That was a flop, it would appear. Cyclones didn't get the call that time. First foul on Moore, team foul number 3, and the 4th Ottawa turnover. Dockery hands off to Strite. Strite knocked away by Moore. Here's a steal and a foul called against Strite. Second foul on Damian Strite. Good defense by Reese Moore. They got the steal off the double team. Jay Smith will come back in replacing Strite. Ottawa by 1 with 5:38 to play in the half. Gollier against the 2-3 zone. Lane thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gollier now will take it and hit. Gollier with 5 in the ball game. Young, right wing to Smith. Smith now to Dockery, driving on McCullough. Floater from the baseline, won't go, and Ottawa has the rebound. Lane will bring it up court. Long pass ahead to Gollier. Gollier shooting for 3 again. This one misses everything. Byers up court to Young. Young against Lane. Drives baseline. Lane fouls him. Quillen checks back in for Ottawa, and Moore's going to go to the bench. Dockery looking for movement. He'll get it out high to Byers. Now to Dockery. Thought about the 3. Instead, we'll take it in the lane. Stop and pop a 10-footer that misses. And a loose ball on the rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds to Bonner Springs. That was good hustle there by Jay Smith. He knocked it away from Cade Gollier. And then finally threw it off of the leg of Kobe Johnson. Smith to the free throw line to Byers. Byers over to Young. Young, shake and bake move. Now to Dockery. Dockery, right wing to Smith. Whistle and a traveling violation on Smith. Third Brave turnover on the night. Ottawa up 4, 17-13, 4:29 to play before half. Lane. Left wing to McCullough. Back it goes to Lane. Free throw line to Johnson, and he'll be fouled on the floor prior to the shot by Caden Lip. Both teams now with 4 team fouls. Gollier will inbound. Comes into Johnson. It's knocked away and stolen by Smith, but he dribbled it on the end line, so Ottawa will get it back. They're trying something inside, and Smith got his hands on the basketball. Gollier will inbound to McCullough. Noah will shoot a 3 and hit it. McCullough more confident from the outside here in the latter stages of this season. He's got 7. With Dockery, cross court it goes to Smith, now to Lip, back into the hands of Young. In the left corner, Byers. He'll drive the baseline, and it blocked from behind, but they'll call a foul. Kobe Johnson will pick up the foul. Looks like all ball from here. Ethan Byers, the brother of former Ottawa University quarterback Connor Byers. Free throw attempt is good. Also is the nephew of OU head football coach Kent Kessinger. Second one misses. Rebound, tipped around, and Quillen finally pulls it away. Up court comes Gollier. Skip pass over to Johnson. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Gets it back to Lane, left wing. Dre on the dribble. Near the far sideline to McCullough. Free throw line to Gollier. Dumps down low to Johnson. Shot on the way, no good. Foul, and let's see if they call it a shooting foul. It's called on Byers. It'll be on the floor. Moore replaces Gollier for the Cyclones. 3:36 to play in the half. Ottawa on top 20-14. Lane looking to get it in. Does to Johnson, far sideline. Thought about pumping that three ball, but didn't do it. Backs it out to Quillen. Now around to McCullough. Now Lane near the Bonner bench. Back to McCullough. Here's Quillen, right wing. Along the baseline, Moore. Skips it over to Lane. Lane to McCullough. Steps inside the arc. Gives him Quillen for three, and he got it again. 3 triples tonight for Alex Quillen, and the Cyclone lead is 9. Here's Dockery, NBA three, misses short. Rebounded Johnson. Johnson brings it ahead. Tried to find McCullough, but it's too high over his head. Cyclones turn it over for the 5th time this evening. 3 minutes to play in the half, 23-14 OHS. Gollier and Jake Titus will check in. Young brings it up court for the Braves. Right side it goes to Byers. Byers, little give and go, stolen by Quillen. Quillen, outlet pass to Moore, and a pushing foul. What have we got? Foul called against Ottawa. Quillen with an offensive foul, push off after he threw that pass. I don't know how you call that foul right there, quite frankly. Byers over in the corner to Young. Young driving, stops, pops the left-hander, good. First points for Jaden Young, makes it 23-16. Gollier out near midcourt. 2:25 to play in the half. Gollier now gets a pick from Titus, takes it right. Top of the circle, Moore. Left wing, Quillen. Quillen to McCullough. Quillen thought of it, McCullough traveled with it. Kobe Johnson will check back in. Quillen with 2 personal fouls will go out. Ottawa not particularly deep with the injury to Jason Brown. Titus out there right now. He's going to need to give Coach McCullough some good minutes here tonight. Young looks, drives, dishes inside. Lip with the jumper missing. Rebound to Gollier. Gollier ahead to Johnson. Kobe drives the lane, lays it in. Johnson beats the defense back. He's got 6. Here's Dockery with it. Dockery. Minute 37 to play in the half. Off it goes to Young. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now looks to penetrate, backs it out. Young, far sideline, Dockery. Dockery looking to penetrate. Now to Young. Young drives all the way to the bucket, had it knocked away, got it back and scores. Gollier ahead, it goes to Johnson. Back to Gollier with a minute 10 on the clock. Ottawa by 7, 25-18. McCullough, free throw line to Moore. Moore bounced it into Johnson. Johnson, turnaround jumper, rims off. Moore with the rebound, put the man in the air, couldn't get the shot to fall, but he'll go to the line for 2 on the foul. That one's on Jay Smith, his second. Free throws for Reese Moore. First one misses. Dylan Palmberg will come in for Bonner. Second free throw attempt is good. First point for Moore tonight. Dockery out near midcourt. Goes right to Smith. Smith looks into Young's hands. Golyer's on Young now. Left wing Smith and a whistle. Reach-in foul on Ottawa. That'll be the first one on Golyer. The 7th team foul, so a 1-and-1 for Jay Smith. Lane in, replacing Titus for the Cyclones. Free throw attempt is good. 26-19, Cyclones by 7. Smith rattles the second one in. See if Ottawa High looks to go for the last shot here. Lane. And off the hands of McCullough. He saved it somehow or another. And now there's a steal by Young. Young drives and a foul on Lane. Lane with the bad pass that started that sequence. McCullough, before he fell out of bounds, tried to get it back to Lane, but Young was there to steal it. And Lane with the foul, his second. First free throw is off the back iron. And the second one is pure. 26-21. Now Ottawa will definitely work for the last shot. And Golyer will bring the ball up court. Dockery is on Golyer. Off it goes now to Lane. 11 on the clock. Left wing it goes to McCullough. Free throw line to Golyer. Dumps down low. Johnson puts lip in the air. Missed the shot. Tried to tip it. Got it back. Missed it again. And that's the end of the half. At halftime, the score, Ottawa 26, Bonner Springs 21. And we'll return in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts annual farm filter sale is coming soon to Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we'll give you this barbershop quartet who'll sing the name of the perfect hire.
Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy.
Okay, there's no quartet. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Ottawa up by 5 at the half. Should have been 7. Kobe Johnson had 3 opportunities to put a ball in from just a couple feet away, but couldn't get any of them to fall. And the lead for Ottawa, 26-21 here at intermission. Earlier tonight, the Cyclone ladies fell 48-37. They're now 3-12 on the year. Ottawa built themselves a hole of double digits in the first half. Cut it to just 4 at halftime, 20-16. Got within 2 in the third period before Bonner started pulling away. The Braves got 16 points from Kimberly Whetstone, 12 from Mariah Noel. Ottawa was led by Sophia Fick and 4 3-pointers on the way to 16, and freshman Brooklyn Hadel finished with 11 on the night. Tomorrow we have Ottawa High School basketball first. It's boys action from Kansas City at Avila. Makeup game. Ottawa was initially supposed to play Summit Christian back in January. That was snowed out. And so tomorrow they'll play Schlegel High School instead to make that game up. That's a 12 o'clock tip scheduled. We'll have the action for you right here on KOFO, right ahead of Ottawa University basketball, both the ladies and the men, as they travel to Sterling to take on the Warriors. Big games for both teams, and Casey Weiner will have the call for you right here on KOFO. Here at halftime, 26-21, Cyclones with a 5-point lead. We're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Products are issued by WebBank, member FDIC. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Offer valid for loan products 90 days after today. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
How do I feel? Awesome.
Like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Hundreds of thousands of people are discovering the relief of a fixed-rate debt consolidation loan through Avant.
I paid off all my credit cards, and now I just have one easy monthly payment with Avant. And I don't have to worry about the rates going up.
Avant offers you access to unsecured debt consolidation loans from $2,000 to $35,000.
When I saw Avant was accredited by the Better Business Bureau, I knew that was the company for me.
Do you know how good it feels to only worry about one monthly payment?
Experience the relief of a debt consolidation loan through Avant. Plus, get a free $50 Amazon gift card after your first payment is made on time. To check your loan options and get this free offer, go to Avant.com and enter code 4646 when applying. Avant.com, code 4646. That's Avant.com, code 4646.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Ottawa boys lead by 5 at halftime. Let's take a look at the scoring for Bonner. 11 points for Rashad Dockery. Jaden Young has 5, 2 for Jay Smith and Caden Lipp, and 1 for Ethan Byers. Ottawa got 11 in the first half from Alex Quillen. Kobe Johnson with 6, Cade Gollier 5, Nora McCullough with 3, and 1 for Reese Moore. Ottawa 8 turnovers in the first half. Bonner Springs had 4. The Braves shot 4 of 6 from the foul line, while Ottawa was 1 of 6. Dre Lane, Alex Quillen, each with 2 fouls for Ottawa. Damian Strite and Jay Smith have a couple for Bonner Springs. We'll get you updated on some other scores from around the area, as well as have the second half for you coming up after this 2-minute break. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Check out Napa Auto Parts first quarter real deals at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Join the KOFO Travel Club for the next trip to the new theater and restaurant to see the original Church Basement Ladies, starring Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. Enjoy this musical comedy with star-studded characters Wednesday, March 25th. Deadline to sign up is Tuesday, February 25th. You'll depart from the parking lot south of the Bottle House at 10 o'clock. And mark your calendar for Tuesday, February 25th for the next meeting of the KOFO Travel Club, taking place at the First United Methodist Church. Meeting starts at 6 o'clock. Learn about and sign up for upcoming trips to Branson in April, a day trip to Jamesport, Missouri in May. See the $1 Million Quartet at the new theater and restaurant in June. Plus, learn about an upcoming trip to the Mackinac Islands. The meeting is free and refreshments provided. Come join the adventures and come enjoy the fun. The KOFO Travel Club from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Some scores from around the area. First in boys play, Wellsville beat West Franklin 79-48 at the half. Lewisburg on top of Spring Hill 23-22. Girls finals, Wellsville over West Franklin 53-28. Eudora 41, Paola 36. Spring Hill beat Lewisburg tonight 44-31. Santa Fe Trail over Osawatomie 60-46. Anderson County down to Iola 43-37. And Hartford got past Linden 36-26. Again, scores and reports from around the state tonight on the High School Basketball Scoreboard Show right here on KOFO at 10 o'clock. Possession will go to Ottawa to start the second half, moving left to right. They'll send out their starting five: Lane, Gollier, Johnson, Quillen, and Moore. Bonner Springs also with their starters: Byers, Strite, Young, Dockery, and Lip. Underway here in the second half. Ottawa with the basketball. Bounced in the corner to Lane, finds Johnson open underneath. Shot too hard, rebound to Quillen, and a foul whistled on Strite, and that'll be 3 on Damian Strite. And it comes to Johnson outside the arc on the right wing. One bounce, gets it outside the lane. Now Quillen with it. Quillen will bring it back left, go in the left corner to Moore. Moore looking inside for Johnson, instead back to Quillen. Out top Lane. Wants Gollier on the right wing. Free throw line extended. Johnson into Quillen in the post. Alex goes up with the right hand, missed the shot. Rebound controlled by Young for Bonner Springs. Here they come up court quickly. Young all the way to the bucket, shoots and misses. Johnson rebounds and is fouled. That was a frustration foul there for Young. I believe he thought he was fouled on the shot by Lane, but there was no whistle that way. Second team foul already. Less than a minute gone here in the third period. Lane near the Ottawa bench. stops, gives it off to Gollier, left wing. Left corner to Johnson. Jumper on the way, misses short. Then rebounded by Byers. Tapped away by Quillen and a steal. Here's Quillen underneath. Loose ball now. And finally Byers has it. Ahead it comes to Dockery. Dockery pull up three from the left wing too hard. And Gollier brings it down for Ottawa High. Pass ahead to Lane. Into the lane to Gollier. Runner won't fall. Strite rebounds. Byers up the left sideline. Goes to Dockery outside the arc, left wing. Now to Strite for an open three. Too hard. Rebound Quillen for Ottawa. Lane looking over the defense. Gets a pick from Moore. Gives it off to Johnson. Left wing it goes to Gollier. Gollier, alley-oop pass into Moore. Moore's shot is good and a foul. Byers with the foul and a chance for a three-point play for Reese Moore. Free throw attempt is up and good. Moore now with 4. Ottawa leads 29-21. Young. Popping out right side is Dockery. Dockery back to Young. Between the circles, Strite, who stayed in the ball game. Dockery looking to penetrate. No runner, no good. Rebound, loose ball, controlled by Moore for Ottawa. Lane for the Cyclones. We'll bring it right. Bounce it into Johnson. Johnson puts Lip in the air. The shot is good, but it'll be good. It'll be good and a foul on Lip. So we're going to count the bucket. Smith comes in replacing Strite. And Kobe Johnson with a chance for a three-point play. Kobe now with 8 in the ball game. Free throw attempt is good. Ottawa's built an 11-point lead now. 6-0 run to start the second half. Young, far sideline to Smith. Smith gives it up to Dockery. Dockery to Young, top of the circle. Brings it back between the circles. Right side to Lip, along the baseline, Byers. Byers looks for a cutter. Has to go to Smith. Smith, right side. Near the sideline to Byers. He spins, gives it off to Lip. 18-footer, no good. Rebound taken by Moore for Ottawa. Here's Gollier in the front court, off to Lane. Back it goes to Gollier, far sideline. He'll drive. He'll put up the floater in the lane. Scored, and he's fouled. Smith with his third personal. And a chance now for Gollier at a three-point play. McCullough replaces Lane for the Cyclones. Gollier's free throw rims in. 35-21. Ottawa right now on a 9-0 run. Dockery drives, dishes off to Young. Young didn't have the three-point shot. Out top to Smith. Around it goes to Byers. Byers free throw line extended. Cross court it goes to Lip. Dishes inside to Young. And a foul on Ottawa. Kobe Johnson with his second personal. Jaden Young at the line, shooting 2. Left-hander's free throw is off the rim and back down through. Second one up. That one rattles out. Rebound McCullough. 4:30 to play in the third. Here's Gollier. Top of the key, Johnson hands off to McCullough. Noah inside. Shot is up and good. Nice drive to the bucket that time by the sophomore. Here's Dockery for Bonner Springs. Through the lane. Off it goes down to Byers. Back to Dockery. Dockery into traffic, shooting and scoring. And a timeout call by Dan Strite. 4:07 to play in the third period. Ottawa on top 37-24, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts annual farm filter sale is coming soon to Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. Just $30 a month on a 5G-ready network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Learn more at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 4/30/20. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 1 month equals 30 days. Plus taxes and fees. See terms and conditions at simplemobile.com.
Back underway at the timeout. Cyclones with the basketball. Near sideline, McCullough. Back to Gollier. Thought about the three. Instead goes left wing to Johnson. Gollier in the corner to Quillen. Back to Gollier into the post to Johnson. He'll put the shot up and off the glass and scoring. Johnson now with 11, and the Cyclones lead at 39-24. Linked to the court by Young. Missed the shot short, and Ottawa has the rebound. And it comes to Quillen. Quillen bounced it to Moore. Moore needs some help. Has the ball knocked away, still controlling, and now a reach-in foul called on Byers. Good job by Moore. Strength on the inside, holding on to that basketball. Third foul on Byers, and the 16th foul already. Here's a pass on the inbounds to Johnson. Johnson goes in the right corner to Gollier for three. Got it. Well, the Cyclones clicking on all cylinders here in the third. They lead at 42-24. Young, right side it goes to Smith. Smith out top to Strite, who's back in the game. Now Dockery. Dockery to Young, fakes the three. Now a runner, rims off, and a foul on the rebound. That one's going to be called on Jaden Young, I believe, as he undercut McCullough. And it'll be a 1-and-1 at the other end. Ottawa already in the bonus. Cyclones will send in Dre Lane and Jose Richards. Lip comes back in for Bonner Springs. Also into the ball game for the Braves is Save Womack. McCullough hits the free throw. He's got 6. Second free throw, good. 20-point Ottawa lead. Here's Dockery. Handing off to Womack. Womack, floater in the lane, rims in, and a foul on Ottawa. Dre Lane picks up his third foul. Womack's free throw is good. Womack, a 5'10 sophomore. 2:50 to play in the third. Ottawa on top 44-27. Here's Gollier in the right corner to McCullough. Finds Johnson inside and he scores. Dockery to the free throw line to Strite. Now off it goes to Womack. Womack back to Dockery, nearly lost it. Dockery through the lane, jumper rims in. 15 tonight for Rashad Dockery. Here's Dre Lane beating Womack on the dribble. Far sideline to Gollier. Gollier to the free throw line. Pops the jumper around the rim and out. Rebound to Richards. He can't get the fall. Lip has it. Really had it stripped away by Johnson. Up court comes Womack. Check that. Yeah, it is Womack. Womack. Near sideline to Dockery. Now to Lip. Lip to the free throw line. Now Smith with it. Smith looking for Dockery, finds him. Oh, they didn't pick him up, and Dockery will score easily. Richards didn't switch that time. Lead for Ottawa's 15, 46-31. And now McCullough lost it off his hands out of bounds. Quillen in, replacing Lane for Ottawa High. And timeout called for by Cliff McCullough. A minute 38 to play in the third. Ottawa on top 46-31, and we'll be back in half a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Well, now the Cyclones have got to right themselves. Bonner has gotten back going offensively here. Dockery with it. Far sideline to Strite. Now to Womack. To the free throw line. And Ottawa called for a foul. Looked like he traveled first. 3 fouls now on Kobe Johnson. And Reese Moore will come back in for him. Just the third Ottawa team foul. Womack on the end, or rather Dockery gets it into Strite on the inbound. And then Strite threw it away. And it goes out of bounds. And Ottawa's going to inbound near their own bench. Gollier, high post to Richards. Richards hands off to McCullough. Spins, has it stripped away. Loose ball and a tie-up. Possession will go back to Bonner. Dockery will bring it up court this time. Still drive, dish off, and a blocking foul. It's going to be on Quillen or McCullough. From McCullough, his second, fourth team foul. Young will check back in for the Braves. Ball comes that out high to Womack. Far sideline, Dockery. Off to Young, right side Dockery. Dockery picks up his dribble, knocked away by Quillen, but he got it back. Over goes to Dockery. Dockery pull up 3 ball, misses. Rebound to Womack along the baseline, but then Quillen steals it. Pass ahead to Richards. Richards had trouble controlling the ball and it's stolen right back. Here comes Dockery. Pull up jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound to Smith. His shot won't fall, and Ottawa commits a foul. That's on Alex Quillen, number 3 on him. Jay Smith, first of 2 is good. Tucker Baldwin will come in for Ottawa, replacing Quillen. At halftime, Lewisburg leading Spring Hills boys 23-22. Second free throw is good for tonight for Jay Smith. And the Ottawa lead down to 13 with 28 seconds to play in the third. Here's Gollier pushing it ahead. Giving it off to Baldwin now. Back it goes to Gollier with 20 on the clock. Gollier out near midcourt. To McCullough. Noah back to Gollier. 12 on the clock. Gollier with 8. Now drives in. Floater in the lane. Rather him out. Offensive foul. Not a good decision there by Gollier. His second personal is the 6th Ottawa team foul. Ottawa had a big advantage in team fouls, but now 1-and-1 on the next foul. Here's 4 seconds 3. Young driving. Oh, he got away with a walk, and the shot rolls in at the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, Ottawa on top 46.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
No appointment needed to be treated at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. They're carrying an experienced registered nurse practitioners associated with Ottawa Family Physicians will diagnose and treat your injuries and minor illnesses with care. Most major insurance plans accepted. Ottawa Care Clinic, 120 East 19th Street in South Ottawa.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Cyclones have it first here in the fourth period to have their starters back out on the floor. They scored 20 points in that third period, but went cold and then started turning the ball over late in the quarter. Bonner Springs got back. Here's a jumper by Kobe Johnson from the baseline, missing, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll belong to Bonner Springs. Bonner can cut the lead to single digits this time. Young over to Womack. Long three-pointer off the front iron. Rebound to Johnson. Gollier takes it left, goes to the corner to Johnson, into the post to Moore. Reeves kicks it back out the lane, around to Gollier for a three-point try. Good. 14 for Cade Gollier tonight. 49-35. The Cyclones lead is 14. Here's Young through the lane, and Dre Lane is going to be called for a foul. Man, looked like he had all ball there. Jaden Young will go to the free throw line, shooting a pair. 4 fouls on Lane. Young's free throw attempt is in and out. Oh, Sawatabe's boys leading Santa Fe Trail 34-28 at the end of 3. At halftime, Iola 32 and Anderson County 21. Second free throw misses, and Ottawa has it back. Nearing the 7-minute mark, Cyclones by 14. Gollier will take it left. He'll take it all the way to the left elbow. Off it goes to Moore for a 3-ball, rimming out. Rebound tipped around, but finally controlled by Momack. Ahead it comes to Dockery. Now to Byers. Byers driving, stripped of the basketball by Quillen. Quillen will bring it up court. Goes left wing to Gollier. Another 3-ball, and he got it again. Cade Gollier on senior night with 17. Ottawa's lead is 17. Here's Smith. Skip pass over to Dockery. Dockery between the circles. Looks to avoid the double team. Picks up his dribble. Finds Smith outside the circle. Out top it goes to Young for a long three-pointer. It's good. 11 now for Young in the ball game. Gollier near sideline, hands off to Quillen. Back it goes to Gollier. Cade driving, kicks it off to Moore in the corner. Now inside to Johnson. Kobe turns, shoots and misses. Rebound controlled by Smith. Cliff McCullough wanted a foul call there. Here comes Young, pushing it ahead to the bucket. Blocked. And Ottawa comes away with the board. Gollier slowly into front court. Right side to Quillen. Outside to Gollier. Free throw line extended to Johnson. Skip pass to Moore, knocked away by Byers, out of bounds. Strike comes back in along with Lip for Bonner Springs. McCullough into the Ottawa lineup, and he is going to give Kobe Johnson a breather. Timeout called for by the Braves. 5:25 to play. The score, Ottawa 52 and Bonner Springs 38. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Ottawa will inbound across the way. Gollier will get it in to McCullough. Reverse layup is good. McCullough with 9 tonight. Here's Dockery. Outside the arc. Here's now Young between the circles to Strite right side. Free throw line to Lip. Right back to Strite. Over it goes in the corner. Young for 3, in and out. Rebound Moore for Ottawa. Loose ball, and Reese got it back. Lane back on the floor here. Near sideline, McCullough. Near the far corner, it's Moore. Moore dumps into the post to Gollier, and Gollier will be fouled by Dockery. Foul is on the shot, so 2 shots from the line for Gollier. Ottawa leads at 54-38, 4:43 to go. Gollier's free throw is good. And the second one as well. Dockery. Out it goes to Young. Young free throw line jumper, rims in. Jaden Young now with 13, 56-40. Under 4.5 to play. Near sideline Quillen. High post to Moore. Moore, they look to post up McCullough. Now he gets it in the corner. Skip pass to Gollier. Inside to Moore. Jumper rims out. And Young has it for Bonner Springs, who pushes up court quickly. Ahead it comes to Byers. He'll lay it up and in. Lane for the Cyclones. Near sideline McCullough. Now to Gollier. Gollier, pass is knocked away, but a foul first. It's on Byers, number 4 on him. It'll send Quillen to the free throw line with a 1-and-1. 9th team foul on Bonner Springs, so double bonus for the Cyclones the rest of the game. Quillen misses a free throw. Rebound to Byers. Long outlet pass to Dockery. Dockery stops outside the arc. Looks for help. Pass nearly stolen. Byers gives it to Young. Young looking to move on lane. Cross court it goes. Strite will shoot a 3 and score it. That makes it an 11-point game, 56-45. Under 3.5 to play. Lane for Ottawa High. Goes in the right corner to Gollier. Skip pass to McCullough. McCullough drives, lays it up and in. Good drive along the baseline by McCullough. He has 11. Here's Strite near the Bonner bench. Skip pass, knocked away by Quillen, and a steal. And then Quillen lost his footing. Man, he stepped in something slick as he went to the floor, so he'll check out. Johnson will come in for him. Ottawa nearly got the turnover. That would have been nice. 3 minutes to play now. Here's Dockery. Dockery off to Byers. Back in the corner to Dockery. Dockery pull up three. That one's going to miss well short. And Dre Lane has the board. Lane now being guarded by Dockery. In the right corner it goes to Johnson. Skip pass out to McCullough. McCullough. Ottawa may look to run some clock right here. McCullough risking a 5-second call. He'll give off finally to Lane. Now to Gollier. Far sideline Gollier. Back to Lane out between the circles. Gollier again on the far sideline. Knocked away by Strite. Now Gollier will drive in. Be fouled by Strite. And the double bonus coming up for Cade Gollier. Strite with his fourth personal. First of two for Gollier, around the rim and in. 20 points tonight for Cade Gollier. Young comes out, Womack in for Bonner Springs. 2:18 to go, Cyclones up by 14. Second free throw, good. And a timeout called by the Cyclones. 2:18 to play in the ball game. Ottawa on top, 60-45. We're back in a minute. This is Ottawa High basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we'll give you this barbershop quartet who'll sing the name of the perfect hire.
Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy.
Okay, there's no quartet. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Back to action here. Long pass ahead to Strite for a pull-up three left wing that misses everything. And Gollier rebounds for Ottawa High. Gollier will be fouled in backcourt by Jaden Young. Gollier's had a big game for the Cyclones. 4 3-pointers. And that one in and out on the free throw. Second one short, rebounded Johnson. He'll bring it back outside. Cross-court pass to McCullough, now into Gollier's hands. Gollier to McCullough. McCullough back to Gollier. McCullough, he's in the open lane to the bucket. He'll score, and he's fouled. That's what you look for in the delay. And Byers is fouled out of the ball game. McCullough now with 13 off the Ottawa bench tonight. He didn't start. Dre Lane, the senior, did instead. And his free throw attempt is in and out. Up court comes Bonner Springs. Here's Young, pull up three, left wing, short. Rebound, tapped outside. Dockery with a long three ball, too hard, and Johnson has it for the Cyclones. Well, a solid second half here for Ottawa High. McCullough over to Lane. Now far sideline to Gollier. He's double teamed. Dribbles through it. In the left corner, some more. Bounces to Johnson. Kobe inside. Missed the shot. Moore got the rebound. Threw up the shot and scored. And a foul on Bonner. Fourth foul on Jaden Young. Quillen back in for Ottawa, so the seniors are back out on the floor right now. Moore's free throw attempt is good. Head comes Womack to the free throw line to Dockery. Three-point try is good. 20 for Dockery, but he's been held in check from behind the arc here in the second half. Lane looking for help and is fouled. Womack with the foul. Gray Lane hasn't scored here tonight. He'll have a chance here. 2 free throws. Missed the first. Holmberg back in for Bonner. Finals in boys play. Lewisburg 44, Spring Hill 34. Osawatomie beat Santa Fe Trail 48-38. Second one's good for Lane. Now Jake Titus in, replacing Reese Moore. And also Jose Richards, Tucker Baldwin, Reese Fogle, and Chase Bloomer. And the seniors will come out to a big hand here. Dockery to Young, 3-ball, no good, too hard. Rebound, Richards. Head to Baldwin. Now pass ahead to Titus. Titus inside, lays it up with the left hand and scores. Here's Dockery, shooting for 3 and hitting. And a timeout, Dan Stride. He wants to get some people in, that's all. He will send into the lineup Derek Colley. And we'll get right back to action here. Bloomer bounced it into Richards. Pass ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin driving the lane. Dishes to Titus. Titus' shot is good. Womack to the bucket. Fouled. And Bloomer shaken up a little bit. Save Womack shooting a couple here with 21 seconds to go. He hits the free throw, his 4th point off the bench. Ottawa's going to win their 5th in a row with the game tomorrow at noon. Second one's in. Well, that's going to be tough. And it comes to Richards, to Baldwin, ahead now to Fogle. Fogle can just hold it if he wants to. Young will come out on him. Now put it on the floor. Now Baldwin, 7 seconds to play. Baldwin will run out the clock. Cyclones winning here tonight on senior night, 70-53, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can, so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. Just $30 a month on a 5G-ready network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Learn more at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile, out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 4/30/20. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 1 month equals 30 days, plus taxes and fees. See terms and conditions at simplemobile.com.
Those Cyclone boys win it here tonight, 70-53 on senior night, and it was a fine second half performance by Ottawa High. They were up by 5 heading into the locker room at halftime, but they took control in the early stages of the third quarter. Bonner got it back within 11 at the end of 3, but could never get the lead down to single digits. And the Cyclones win it for the 10th time this season against 5 losses. We'll take a look at the scoring and have a final word for you after this break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Attention! If you've had hernia surgery and have experienced complications such as chronic pain, infection, wound reopening, mesh migration, bowel obstruction, need revision surgery, or other complications, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hernia repair surgery is common and requires a mesh product to be implanted inside your body. In May of 2016, the manufacturer of a popular hernia mesh product issued a mandatory global recall due to product defects. If you've had hernia surgery and have experienced complications, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call the Hernia Mesh Helpline now at 800-308-4119. Our experienced attorneys will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. You pay nothing unless we get a recovery in your favor. Time is limited to file a claim, so call the Hernia Mesh Helpline now, 800-308-4119. Operators are standing by 24/7. Call 800-308-4119. That's 800-308-4119.
70-53 the final. Here's the scoring for Bonner Springs. Rashad Dockery finished with 23, 13 for Jaden Young, 5 points off the bench for Save Womack, 4 for Jay Smith. Ethan Byers, Damian Strite had 3 and 2 for Caden Lip. Ottawa was led tonight by Cade Gollier. He finished with 21. Kobe Johnson and Noah McCullough each with 13. Alex Quillen in double figures with 11. Reese Moore had 7, 4 for Jake Titus, and 1 for Dre Lane. Ottawa's boys play tomorrow at noon up in Kansas City at Abilene University. They'll take on Schlegel High School, so a quick turnaround for the Cyclones in a makeup of a game that was snowed out back in January. And then both Cyclone teams are in action on Tuesday night against Paola at Paola High School. Doubleheader split tonight. Bonner Springs wins the girls game 48-37. Ottawa's boys on top 70-53. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Ottawa High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hefner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission.